Hi Jane, it's Dave Keys, and I want to respond to your last email request, and I thought that kind of a webinar style video might be the best way to address several topics. So I'm going to start with the email itself, and you asked me about you're not sure if there's too many holes in the bucket, and then you referred me to your latest blog post, which is this one here. So we'll start out with a critique of the blog post, and then I'll talk briefly about your strategy and your position in Google and what you have in terms of really an opportunity with the websites you have to have a pretty dominant influence on Google searches. So let's start with this blog post, and I'll cover a couple things. First of all, the first link that you have, that's a good backlink with good anchor text, and that's this one right here, the Temecula Wine Country. And if you look down here at the lower left-hand corner, you'll see the status bar that shows where it's going to go. So this goes to soreal.biz, and that's a good backlink. The next one goes to one of your Active Rain blogs, so that's good backlink to that. And then you have this one that goes to another Active Rain blog, the Temecula Custom Built Homes. And finally you have a Murrieta Custom Homes backlink, and that goes to a tiny URL, which came from like maybe Twitter or something like that, or something that generated a tiny URL for you. If you look down there on the left again, you see that link goes to tinyurl.com/ and the URL number. And here you have soreal.biz as just that raw link. And then you have serving Temecula, and that's anchored on Temecula Real Estate. And Temecula Custom Homes backlinking to soreal.biz. And it looks like a rough estimate of your word count is about 100 words. For 100 words, there's lots of variations on what's considered a standard formula, but one or two backlinks is pretty much what it ought to be, 3 at the most. You really actually have too many backlinks. Let's take a look at activerain.com, blogs, Dave Keys, and look at some of mine. And right now I'm working on a campaign for Orange County photography. I got on page 1, I'm on page 2. It's an uphill battle. It's competing with 3 million other results, so I don't mind spending the time on it. But you'll see I've got one link to Orange County photography in this blog of about 50 words and a photograph. And that's it. I've got the one link. Same thing here. One link to Orange County photography. And one link here to Orange County photography. All of them going to davekeys.com. So, my recommendation, first of all, for your blogs, is to cut down on the number of links per blog entry. Secondly, I would stick with one theme on my backlinks. I would target one anchor text at a time for a while from Active Rain. Let me show you a tool that I think I may have shown you before. That's backlinkwatch.com. This website analyzes the backlinks that are pointing to a website that you plug into it. I put in soreal.biz. These are the backlinks that go to http://soreal.biz. I did not run one on www, but I did see that you're placing the W's in there, so that counts as a separate website. But you'll see you have Temecula Homes coming here from Active Rain Localism, and those are actually from me, from things that I wrote. And then let's look at line 11 in particular. That's from Trulia.com. Your anchor text is soreal.biz, so there's no anchor text of value there. But what's more important about sites like Trulia is this flag here called no follow. Trulia does no follow. And what that means to Google is don't place any weight or credit to this backlink. And Google does that for the most part. So that's not a very valuable link. So we know that Trulia.com is not really helping you much. And to further that, you've got this no anchor text in the backlink, so that also does not help. Here's Temecula bank-owned homes a couple of times. Temecula homes. Temecula bank-owned homes. And you've got quite a few of those, including one from janegrant.biz. Homes for sale in Temecula, California, also from janegrant.biz. But when it says you've got 75 backlinks, I see that there's 10, 25 of those are no follow. And then if you look at the anchor text, about 10 or 15 of those have no anchor text at all. Could just be like page turns or something like that. And you got these free list of bank-owned homes. Click here. Well, there is an issue there, because if I type click here, there's 243 million websites that have click here. Also, my website, because I noticed that was something that was on some of your backlinks, and that's 273 million. So not a lot of value in that. Investment property in Temecula, that's a good one. But the bulk of what you have that is of value is Temecula bank-owned homes and Temecula homes.